Do you sense, as I do, that because of the cost of living crisis, the wind is slightly out of the sails of the net zero policy?
That's right. Thank you, Alistair. I think what I can say about our polling results, they've not been published yet, as you've said, but what I can say is I think people respect the desire to get to net zero. They want to reduce emissions, but actually other things are taking priority right now. We've got a cost of living crisis. There's the Ukraine crisis, which means we're looking to diversify our energy supplies. So people agree with the objective, but they want the government to focus at the moment on the immediate priorities of getting bills down and making sure we don't rely on Putin's gas and oil so we can support the Ukrainians.
We are 100% on that, Harry, you and me, and many, many others beside. And I tell you, part of the problem with what Kwasi and the Prime Minister are going to say on Thursday, and it's in the Telegraph interview, is that 7 new nuclear power stations would add to our energy independence. We won't need stuff coming from elsewhere, whilst also being a good thing in terms of the green agenda. They're not going to be on stream until 2050 at the earliest. What the government could do right now, although it would have a sharp implication for the net zero campaign, would be to scrap green levies.
That's right. These go directly on people's bills, whereas they could be funded by general taxation or scrapped entirely. That's a different question, but I think getting them off bills, that's the immediate thing that they could do, because that hits the poorest hardest, because they use a relatively greater proportion of their income on energy prices. So this is a very regressive way of funding both renewable energy subsidies and energy efficiency measures.